I want you to entertain a discussion with me for a second. And that discussion is around the equity versus equality narrative. And I think this is important because somewhere in my mind, something actually tells me that the reason why some transformation initiatives fail, there's no allyship in terms of transformation, and people still don't get the necessity of transformation. And therefore, if people don't get the necessity of transformation, they can't buy into it, they can't show allyship. And really, if they don't see how it benefits them and other people, that's where they fall short. And I suppose the reason why is because sometimes people don't understand that there's a distinction between equity versus equality. And there's a lot of talk around these two concepts, but they often get confused, right? Because they're quite similar. If we talk about equality, for instance, equality deems me to have the necessary access to the platforms, to the resources that I actually need to be able to take heed of opportunities that are made available for me. That's equality, essentially. That's what equality does. Dolly, you've got access to A, B, C, and D. But what equity does is that, Dolly, not only do you have access to A, B, C, and D, but what I recognize is that your needs are different from the next person. So I may have to accommodate you differently from the next person. Now that's equity. So we realize full transformation, I suppose, where every single person realizes equity. Equality is good, but it's not good enough if the needs, the different nuances and the needs of people are essentially not accommodated. Consider this example. An organization advertises roles. Every single person has access to apply for the vacancies and the roles that are available. But is that enough? Not necessarily, because within that ecosystem, you may still have people that don't have the prerequisite qualifications to be able to qualify for the positions that have been advertised for a myriad of reasons. Some of them systemic, some of them because they're previously disadvantaged. And so what progressive organizations then do is that they say, okay, we see that we've got a pool of people that don't have the necessary skills to tap into the opportunities that we're making available for them. What do? They provide opportunities for people to learn so that they can upskill them and develop them so that they can get to the necessary phase or space where they can tap into those available opportunities. So equality versus equity, totally two different things. And that's why transformation then becomes necessary.